Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be filming a video where I'm using all of the products that I hate. This is not intended to be like a negative video of any kind. Like, I just thought it was a little bit fun to pick out makeup that I kind of just despise using. Some brands that you guys are going to see in the video, I do not have any problems with or want any problems with. I mean, there are other products I love. It's just this product just did not work for my skin type or what I was kind of looking for it to do. So, if you guys are in for the tea, for the drama, for all the products that I hate, and let's get on to beating our face with terrible makeup. So, we're going to start off with priming, and this is the CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Skin Primer, and it's supposed to be pore minimizing. I tried this a couple of times because I really wanted it to work, but I just feel like I don't like the fact that it's got like a purpley tint to it. I don't understand really where, like, that's pore minimizing. And I kind of want you guys to see, like, my pores have not been minimized, like, at all. You know how if you use a silicone-based primer, it's a little more, I guess it wouldn't be, like, as runny as this. And it really is not filling in my pores at all. Like, I can still see them. It is not smoothed out at all. The Cover FX one, I'm obsessed with. I love that one. It is so good. If you were to put it on your skin and look at your skin after, it would be so much smoother. This just looks like there's like a purple tint, and that's pretty much it. Like, I don't see any difference, like, at all. I know a lot of people ranted and raved about this for such a long time, and that is why I picked it up, and I hated it. I don't know. The color range, first of all, was terrible. The undertones were terrible. I guess if you, like, had jaundice or something, you could wear this, but it's just, no. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Concealer and Foundation. This is the shade number 2. Like, 1, and then there's 2. You guys are going to see is so yellow and so dark. I don't understand how anybody, a hair lighter than me, could wear this foundation at all. Then I'm going to take my Morphe sponge, and we're going to apply this on my skin. Watch me, like, turn around and, like, love half of these products. It's like high hopes, but that's definitely not gonna happen. Milani, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to work on our shade range, sis, because this is just, it's not it. This foundation is good if you want really, really, really full coverage skin. I mean, it is definitely full coverage, like borderline even, like, cakey, which I don't like, and I didn't even put that much on. And I can already see it, like, kind of settling into my lines. And imagine once I put a little bit of concealer on top and powder, we're kind of going to be Cake City. But we're going to continue on to the concealer. And you guys know I did a video of, like, full face of using only CoverGirl, I think. And this concealer just did not work. Like, this is just not the concealer for me. So what I'm going to do is take the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer and put an immense amount on my skin. And I'm gonna try to like, it's horrible. It's so patchy. This brush is horrid. Like, I don't even know how people get this to work. On camera you guys probably can't tell, but it's so, like, patchy. And it's like, once I go to take a sponge to this, it takes away all of the, like, concealer coverage. But even if I use a brush, it does the exact same thing. Like, it's just, it looks great, and it looks like it'll be full coverage on the skin, like, when you're applying it. But let me tell you, once you go to blend it out, you're in trouble. So now that we look hella crazy, I'm going to take the other side of the sponge and just go ahead and blend this in. I'm trying not to press too hard, because if I do, it's going to legitimately remove all of the concealer that we just put down. So maybe if I just, like, don't press as hard into my skin, I can get this to, like, stick to my face. Okay, so, like, that doesn't look horrible. It looks, like, so dry and crusty on my forehead, and I have oily skin, and I've never had dry patches, and I legitimately exfoliate all the time, so I'm really confused as to why it's, like, clinging to dry patches, like, on my forehead. And as you guys can see, like, I'm, like, working to blend this out. Like, it's taking a minute. Like, it's just kind of, like, stuck there and like doesn't want to blend. So I'm really curious to know how my under eyes are gonna go. Guys, it is so bad. Like, I know it probably does not look that bad on camera, but like, I still see my dark circles. I don't really understand. Like, I get it. It's not supposed to be like a crazy full coverage concealer, but it's like as soon as I take a sponge or a brush or anything to it, it removes everything. Not even, it's like the sheerest layer. I would have to do like 4 layers to get it to be the coverage that I want it to be. I could use a whole tube of this on my face and still not be satisfied with the amount of coverage that this stuff gives me. I just hate it. Do you guys remember like a couple of minutes ago when I said I could potentially end up really liking how my skin looks? Watch me like turn around and like love half of these products. Like, yeah, I wanted to let you know I still hate them. I could sit here and probably fiddle with this foundation all day, but honestly, it's probably not gonna change or get any better. So what we're gonna do is set it all with powder, which is more frightening. And I'm taking the MakeupForever Ultra HD powder. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Like, if I were to be going somewhere where I'm not getting like flash photography done or like anywhere other than being in kind of like direct sunlight or whatever, it's fine. But if you want to be like photographed at night, or if you want to just be photographed like in general with like a flash of any kind, it will make you have like white casts everywhere. If I were to take a flash photography picture after that, after I'm done and insert it in this video, you will see how badly it makes your skin look. This powder is also good if you're like just filming a video or something, because like it makes your skin look so airbrushed and so flawless. And I'm not doubting it because of that, but I'm doubting it because like if I want to take flash photography, I'm pretty much screwed. I don't think that my skin could look any worse than how it looks right now. So I am going to do my eyebrows next because I need to stop looking at my skin. So we're going to be taking the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade, it doesn't matter, I hate it anyway. So I'm just going to take the spoolie. This is probably the best part of the product, is the spoolie, because the only thing that they did right. My brows look kind of terrible as it is. I haven't gotten them waxed in a minute, so like they look a little bad anyway, so I don't think that this can make them look much worse. Oops, that was wrong. You know how like the Anastasia Brow Wiz is, it's a pencil, but you don't have to press so hard to get it to lay down on your skin. But I have to press so hard with this, and then by the time I'm done pressing hard, it comes out like so dark, and my eyebrows look absolutely painted on my face, and I don't know. So guys, we're going to move on to bronzer, because why not make my skin look worse than it does now? And we're taking the Buxom, this is the Hot Escapes bronzer in Maldives. First off, I hate it because it has shimmer in it. Second off, it's patchy, but we're going to just attempt it for the video. I know you guys probably don't think I try bronzers because all I use is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, but I try them. They just all suck. I hate a bronzer that has shimmer in it. I don't know. Like, I'm really picky on bronzers anyway. I don't want them to be orange. I don't want them to be too cool toned. I want them to be kind of like a perfect mix. Hoola by Benefit has definitely been a staple of mine, and I think it's perfect all year round. Even when I'm like super tan, I can still use it. I do want to try others though, so if you guys have any good like matte bronzer suggestions, please leave them down, because clearly this is just not working. And like, do you see how it's like dark in this spot right here, but then like not anywhere else? It's so patchy. And I like a lot of Buxom's lip stuff, but I think that they should probably stick with just lip stuff, because honestly their bronzer is trash. Okay, so it kind of looks like I was covering a bruise over here, but I know that I've ranted and raved about this brand, and I love them so much, but for their brushes, I don't love their makeup at all, really. Like, their eyeliner is okay, but like as for eyeshadow, I can't tell you how many palettes of them I've given away, but I'm going to first go into the Nightlife by Camilla, whatever her name is, and I'm going to take this shade right here. It's called 4-Star? No. It's called Panache? And we're taking it on a Sigma E40. How funny is that? We're roasting the shit out of the brand, yet also using their brushes. If you guys want to use any of my like coupon code, it's just my first name, Brandy, and you can get like money off the checkout. You don't have to, but like the brushes are good. So, and the sponge. The sponge is good too. So we're just gonna take this in the outer corner and lay it down. Well, I can't see it. So when we start to see it, we're going to lay it in the outer corner and start buffing it through. And I can tell you right now, I do not have a gray eyelid or like a taupey brown eyelid. So like, I don't really understand the issues we're having here. I promised myself I wasn't gonna like roast these brands or these makeup products. I was just gonna kind of let them like do the talking themselves. But like, hell no, I gotta like let y'all know what's going on. Now, I don't know if you guys have counted, but I've went back into the palette about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 10 times, and I still don't really have that much pigment on my eye. It is just a very light wash. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to use the same brush and drag it down onto my lower lash line. That is just going to not do much, so I'm not really that worried about it. Okay guys, so after we spend approximately 20 minutes trying to get this product to even show up on our eye, we're going to be using this next shade right here, which is this dark brown, and that's called After Hours. I'm just going to set it in the outer corner with this Sigma E25. So there was another Sigma palette that I wanted to use, and this is the Smokescreen palette. It looks like this, and I'm just going to take the black and use that on my outer corner. I'm going to use this just to deepen everything up just a little bit more. And I'm using it on a small tapered blending E45 from Sigma. And I really hope that this works. I have like hit or misses with like black eyeshadow. The only one that I ever really, really, truly loved was Makeup Geek's Corrupt. I loved that eyeshadow. It was so, so, so good. Like, it was the best black I'd ever used. It was so pigmented, but it was also like so blendable. And like that's the only black I've ever been able to use to be able to do a like really, really, really clean black smoky eye. I don't know what it is, but like this side is not getting as lucky as this side. Like this side I think looks okay. Like it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad, like that bad either. But like this side, it just like you could see right here how it's just like super patchy, and I don't really know what is wrong. So guys, we're gonna jump back to the Camilla, whatever the hell her name is, and we're going to use this shade called 4-Star. Wow, couldn't even be a 5-star hotel. And we're gonna be using it on a Sigma cream color E58, and I'm going to spray the brush just because I know that I've had problems with this shadow in particular in the past, because I could see how much I've like dug into the pan. Going to pick it up and we're going to lay this down all over our eyelid. And there is so much fallout underneath my eye right now. But thank goodness we set our under eye with that terrible powder, because now we can just brush it away. The funny part is like I'm getting just as frustrated like right now than I was when I tried to make these products work before. And I know that they're bad, and I know that this video is literally full face of makeup products I hate, and I know that it's not going to come out good, but I'm still so upset about it. I don't really understand what I expected. I don't know if I expected to like come into this and like all of these products would miraculously work. Safe to say I'm disappointed. Next, we're going to apply some mascara. I've used this before, and I actually continue to use it still just because I guess it's mascara and I will like put falsies on over it anyway. But this mascara is the clumpiest mascara I have ever used in my whole entire life. It is the It Superhero. That's all it says. I'm assuming Elastic Strength Volumizing Mascara. I was going to put false lashes on, but I honestly don't know that I even want to do that anymore because I'm legitimately just going to take this makeup off. I think we're just going to leave it like this for now. Next, we're going to highlight our skin, and I want to just kind of give a little bit of a disclaimer, which I don't even feel like I have to, but like, I know that I'll get dragged for it, and it's so stupid, but like, it's the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Eclipse. This was the collab that him and Manny MUA did. And in that moment, she realized she fucked up. Ding. Drama right there. I just did not like this. I felt like I had to scrape in the actual pan to get it to work. I've used it a numerous amounts of times, especially when it came out, but I had to dig my brush in there to get it to work, and it was just chunky, and I didn't like it. I don't know necessarily if all of his other skin frosts are like that. I have 2 of the other ones, and I haven't tried them because they're kind of just like different colors. I'm just going to shut up and let it do the talking. So I'm just going to take my Morphe M501 and like, do you see how like I have to dig into this to get it to do anything? Okay, let's do it. It's like barely there. I want like if I thought I looked bad before, this video has officially derailed off the tracks and I'm looking scary AF. I'm gonna take the bronzer brush and see if we can get that to like blend better, because right now it just looks like a streak on my cheek. And ooh, look at me rhyming Dr. Seuss. But now it looks like we are bruised even more. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so used to the Becca ones that are so creamy and so blendable, and you apply them just so lightly on your cheeks and they give you such a gleam. But like this one, look at, here we go. Here we go, where there's like no pigment. Like I'm digging into it, people. I know that you guys shaded me on the Laura Lee video, but I'm showing you right now. And no, nothing. Like this is such a dim highlight. Like I don't want that. No shade, no tea, but like this highlighter was as good as Jeffree and Manny's friendship. So I honestly don't get what's happening on my face right now, and it's so frustrating. But you know what? We're gonna set it all, and hopefully it lasts no more than 5 minutes. Taking the D-Slick. This is not a product I hate, but I don't have any setting sprays that I don't like. Ooh. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and show you guys what the skin and everything else kind of looks like really close up and really HD. So no shading me in the comments. These are all of these terrible products' fault, not mine. Look at how bad this looks. Do you guys see this texture in here? And the highlighter, like how chunky and how it looks just like a stripe across my cheek. Also, just take a peep at the eyeshadow. Like, I told you, they don't look the same at all. Also, take a gander at the eyebrows. Like, this one is so, like, I was so focused and frustrated on how bad this makeup looks that I totally forgot to put a lip on. And I don't even care to, because I'm going to scrub this stuff off my face before it starts to cause, like, severe acne. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you guys haven't seen my last video, that will be linked right here. Stay on the channel, have a couple laughs, learn a couple makeup techniques, and I will see you guys all in my next video where we don't look this busted. I hope. Bye, guys.